Welcome back to the channel, you big bass lovers. It's DeMont coming at you again. I've got sent to me the new Kingdom BFS rod. First, take a look at here. Kingdom did send this to me, but it's my own personal review. I can do whatever I want with it. And this is, they call it the AliExpress Stream 532 ULC. Let's take one more look here. Here's the bag it comes in. Kind of a different bag than I've seen them put them in most of the time. Kingdom always packs their rods and stuff up really well. Let's take a look what we got here. Okay, so they kind of went back to the bamboo look. That's kind of nice. Not huge, monstrous gods like I've seen on some of these damn things. All right, so that's kind of divided there. All right, and there's the tip. Nice little ultra micro guides on it. And let's see, we have one guide down here. This is a 5.3 ultralight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guides on a 5'3", which is acceptable. Very acceptable. And I think these are alkanite guides. No, it's just Fuji O-rings. They look kind of alkanite, but I guess they're Fuji O-ring. And of course, we got some Chinese we can't read. AESTHETIC STREAM. I'll let you guys read this. AESTHETIC STREAM. And of course, I got this off AliExpress. Well, it comes off AliExpress. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this rod is, I'm looking at the handle here. Actually, it looks like a Daiwa-inspired handle. Nice grip, not too thin, not too fat. Sorry, my hands are all dirty about messing in the pool, trying to get the pool open. I know it's too cold still, but trying to get stuff done. This rod's very, very soft. It'll be very good for trout fishing, little treble baits, fishing braid to leader. There it says AESTHETIC STREAM on there as well. Let's grab a BFS reel, slap it on, and see how it fits. Oopsie. Here's my M1. Okay. Fits on there very nicely. Let me try a lighter reel. M1's a little bit heavier, but not too bad. But here is a 4.5 ounce reel. What was we calling this thing? Oh yeah, fishing fans. I've caught a lot of fish off this reel. I don't like that the reel seat itself flexes. Oh wow. You put a little bit lighter reel on here, things. It feels like nothing in your hand. If you take these little goofy, let me take these things off. Wow. It feels like you're holding nothing. Like I told you, it's very soft. It's bending, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 7 guides down before it starts getting into the power. So that's basically like a regular action rod or slow action rod. Not a mod fast. That's very, I almost want to put one of those High Star Auroras on here and see how it feels. But I want to get to my next point. I saw a video yesterday. I'm not going to mention who it is. You guys might know who it is. He was talking about the Ozark rig. You guys know I've done several videos on the Ozark rig, showing you how the best ways to rig it, things of that nature. He was calling it trash. Telling me how, and then I watched him rig it. And But the first part of the video talked about how he was such good friends with Matt and the other people over at Core Tackle, and they sent him all the new stuff to begin with, and he got his stuff first in a Ziploc bag, and then I watched him rig the damn thing, and I was like, what in the hell is he doing? He was just tearing baits up for no fucking reason, and he was doing it to like stick worms and stuff. I don't have many baits sitting here, so I don't. Well, I do and I don't. First, I'm going to show you with of course, this is a Z-Man goat. Just so I happen to have it sitting right here. This is a mega bass. I think this is what they call that bush adder. Yeah, the bush adder. There's my Ozark rig. So let's go ahead and first dive into this. Okay. It works extremely good when you're using Z-Man. But how I like to rig it, I don't go into the nose. I come in from the top right here. You guys can see this right here. I come in right here. I poke her all the way through. If you want it to go on her easy, you can lubricate a little bit if you want to. You can spit on it, in other words. But then that's where I kind of leave it at right there. See how it kind of sits on the chin of that perfectly? It comes in very key later on. Then you take your hook like this right here. You line it up on the body like this. And you don't want to Tex pose it. You're going to basically Texas rig it. I'm going to push it up and push it just like that, where I can feel the hook point right underneath there. You see how that sits perfectly straight? Then you want to break your little feet apart. And what happens when you have this line tie on here like this, and this chin actually makes it where it gets really weedless, but it makes for a nice glide going down when you rig it like this. Now, what he was doing, since this is Z-Man, I'm going to just pull it apart and show you guys what he was doing. He was taking a stick worm. I think it was like a yum stick worm or the likes. And he was talking about how he was tearing baits up. This is what he was doing. I'm not trying to be an asshole. He was putting the thing in like this and then running the whole damn thing in like that and trying to come out like this on top of the bait. I mean, okay, let's just do a little bit of one-on-one, okay? If I can get it back out here easy. Of course, this is Z-Man, so it's not going to tear up like we did with his, but let's go ahead and, if you want to rig through the nose of the bait, do I have anything sitting here that I can do that's not Z-Man? I just don't feel like reaching over and grabbing the damn thing all the way across the damn table. Anyway, let's just show you what a Z-Man. Yeah. Well, let's just show you what this. I like the palmetto bug. I like the goat. I like the worm is like the tickler. Damn it, I can't think of the damn name. You guys, my people on here with me, I know I have concussion syndrome, so I can't remember names very good. But you know what I'm talking about. I got it back off of there. Okay, so if you want to rig like a standard Texas rig with this, you don't go down that far. There ain't that much lip right here for this piece to go through. You're only going to go in about yay, if you can see past my big ass fingers, about yay much. See that little bitty bite? It's an itty bitty bite you're going to put on there. Itty bitty bite. You're going to bring it down, and then it's going to sit like this right here. See how it kind of sits on the chin like that? And he's talking about the chin. If you put this chin on here right, like I showed you to begin with, you don't get weeds on the chin of this. It acts like a perfect little keel. That's why I really like elastomer for this. Elastomer is the best thing for this. I know Matt likes, I'm not sponsored by Berkley, so I don't get my baits for free. So I like something that I ain't got to worry about tearing up. And I like something that actually lends its characteristics to the bait better. Z-Man floats. Henceforth, it's going to make this glide a lot better. But now you do see, when you rig it like he was doing, that kind of sticks up out of the top a little bit, and the chin kind of pokes out a little bit. It's fishable, but it's going to catch a little bit of weeds. But if you just do what old DeMott told you to do, I mean, this, I wish they used a different hook in this. This hook rusts out pretty fast. If you're not, check it. Just check your hook all the time. Make sure it doesn't have a lot of rust. Damn, I'm looking kind of woolly right now. Sorry. Just saw myself in the damn camera. I'm scary. I'm surprised I don't scare babies at Sam's Club. Anyway, one more time, once again, for the little children at home. Your soft plastic. Come in right at the very top of the soft plastic right here. We're going to go all the way through. All the way through. She can take it. Don't worry about it. You ain't hurting her. Come all the way back up and around. You're going to spin her back around top of that hook. Now, do you see how that chin is protected by a little nub right there? And then you're going to bring your bait down here, and you're just going to basically, you're going to pull her britches up, and then you're going to pull her britches right back down. And you're going to pull her britches up till you feel the hook point right a little bit under the skin right there. Because this thing's really soft. That fish is going to get that hook. But now when you fish this, it has a really nice spiral. You don't have to worry about this. This thing's so soft when the fish bites this. Look at it, it squishes. It squishes. See the hook trying to pop up right there? This thing just squishes all the way down. That's why there's a couple things I throw that are not Z-Man on this. And they're, one's the bellows gill, the bellows shad. I can't remember the name of them now. I think it's called Renegade or something like that. But they're TPE. They're just like this. They're like Z-Man material. They're elastomer. What's the other thing? Damn it. It looks just like a bellows gill, but it's made out of elastomer, and it is perfect on here. And I also like to throw like the bull flat. It's money, but if you, this irks me when people don't seem to understand something, and they come out and they make like negative videos about it. And he's got a bigger channel than me. I don't give a shit. I'm not really doing this to try to like, I mean, I could be, but it's okay. I know I can be an asshole. I know some people don't like my style because I get on here and I do non-edited videos. I don't have a bunch of fancy entrances. My brother-in-law made me a music video to begin with. It had a Billy the Bass singing on there for me and used my voice. I liked it, but it's just kind of, I'm too damn, I got to sit there and edit everything out and go back through and mess with it. And I'd rather just pop these videos out for you guys instead of me having to just dick around and edit it and try to make it trimmed and polished and perfect. I'd rather get the shit out there for you. I mean, I do have my GoPros, and I need to get them on the boat and get them working right. That's on me. I'll get that done. Real quick, I'm going to go into the next video. I did find a series of rods that I like a lot for the money. You pretty much have to order them from Japan, though. I've seen it. The hookup has some, but the price isn't right, and they don't have that many in stock. But the Jackal Revoltage, this rod here, I've got 6 of them now. I know I haven't been doing a good job sharing. I'm sorry. They're the real deal. I didn't want to, this might sound petty on my part. I'm sorry. The Real Test did it last year, and I don't take stuff he says with a grain of salt. that's on me. But he did call it right on this rod. I'll give him that. Mainly because I'm not a sellout. I don't do stuff. If somebody wants me that only wants me to publish a good video for them to send me stuff, don't send it to me. Because whatever it is what I'm going to say it is. If it's a piece of shit, I'm going to tell you it's a piece of shit. I don't know why I try to take my glasses off. I got my reflection, there's damn my lights and shit in here. Anyway, that's just who I am. I don't sugarcoat shit. That's how I was raised. I'm a child. I was born in the 70s. We don't sugarcoat shit. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. This Kingdom rod, it's pretty damn nice. I like how they kind of went back to make it look like bamboo, but it's not. I'll let you know when I get on the water. Maybe I can do some creek videos with it. But I wanted to get on there and talk, just show you guys, this is legit. I'm not sponsored by Core Tackle, but when I seen what this could do and how it's meant to be used, I started experimenting with it and I figured some stuff out about it. This is on the deck of my boat pretty much year round. The bite's tough. This, a Ned rig, and a couple of little things. When stuff's tough, the old boy starts pitching shit. That's just how I go. And free rig, Ozark rig. There's just certain things that I know that I can pull out, and it's a done deal. Anyway, like I said, tight lines. I'll catch you on the next one. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. If I needed to go back over and do a whole nother video on the Ozark rig again, let me know. If my old video is outdated, let me know. I'll do some more stuff on it. And if Matt wants to start sending me some stuff, hell, he can send me some stuff. I might teach him a couple things. But anyway, that's been my 2 cents. But, I mean, I guess everybody's entitled to their opinion. But you know what they say about opinions? Everybody's got one. Everybody's got something else, too. All right, guys, tight lines. I'll catch you on the next one.